Hello, guys. Welcome back again to Kevin Catching Up to One Piece. We are now at chapter 1098, which is called The Birth of Bonnie. Yeah, um, not the least depressing chapter in the story.
Okay,
Kevin
great.
will find out in a few minutes. So, I don't want to spoil more, but I'm sorry for that little spoiler, but it had to be. So, once again, I'm caught up to One Piece. And which is currently at chapter 1103, with the next chapter coming out next week in mid-January. Alright, so I'll let you read.
Yep. And we start off chapter 1098, The Birth of Bonnie, with a cover request. Brooke powering his electric guitar solo with an electric eel. Yeah, why not?
Yeah, one little thing for this chapter, I forgot, I totally forgot about that. Look at Brooks' pants.
Oh, yeah, I read that. This chapter's manuscript is unfinished, sorry, Oda.
Yeah, Oda didn't have enough time because of live action and stuff like that to uh, finish the chapter. So there are pages in this chapter which are just a draft and not
Oh.
fully finished. So the text and the manuscript is finished, but not the pages. They look like drafts sometimes.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, it's interesting, but it fits the chapter actually. I'll get to you after that.
Yeah,
And he puts a sorry order on the left.
yeah, I saw that. Okay, Revolutionary Army Headquarters Baltigo. The expanding tides of revolution. Requesting backup, the Toomey uprising in the South Blue is looking bleak. We can't. We can't. Our hands are full. Dealing with the wounded from Goa. Ivan Chun. Oh, that's right after Goa. Okay,
Yeah,
Kuma, I'll go. Don't be rash, Kuma. You've been acting reckless ever since that day. What the? This guy's huge. Where did you come from? State your name. Jin is being captured.
that's the
Yeah.
first
Oh,
panel here. Jin has been captured. You see that?
yeah.
It's
That's
not. It's not probably cleaned.
yeah. I see. Jin has been captured? Yes, sir. It seems she caught the eye of a celestial dragon. Oh man, and Kuma's pissed. They took her on a government ship because the celestial dragons wanted to make. Wait, the celestial dragon wanted to make her his bride. We won!
Yes.
Finally, after 3 years of struggling, we couldn't have done it without the Revolutionary Army. The enemy took us by surprise. It was the Revolutionary Army again. Here's to the Revolutionary Army, the heroes of people, and they raised their flag. Please forgive us. Dragon, it's me. I've worn myself out. I'll have to return by ship. We're so sorry. Around 2 years have passed since Commander Chinny of the Revolutionary Army was kidnapped to be wed to a celestial dragon. We're nearly there, Bonnie. So wait, what's happening now? Kuma, it's Chinny. She's on the line right now. What? Hey, Komachi, I finally made it back to the surface. Ginny, they didn't want me around after I got sick. I was thrown away. What a stroke of luck. You're sick? I wanted to see everyone one last time, but this call will have to be our goodbye. What? What are you talking about, Ginny? Where are you? I can be there in an instant. I was afraid I'd never see you again.
Yeah, and you can see in this bottom three
Yeah.
panels, these are drafts. These are not finished panels.
Yeah.
But yeah, what I wanted to say about it fits the chapter because it's one of the most depressing chapters in One Piece, and you will find out in the next few panels. Because there's depressing state of the story fits the depressing panels there, which are unfinished.
Yeah.
And a lot of people pointed that out. And when I read those comments, I also realized, yeah, that fits actually. But yeah, we don't.
Okay, sure thing. Komachi, sorry, but I'm at death's door. Pan pan. What? I'm glad you care about me, really, but you shouldn't come when I'm like this. Dragon, big bro. Komachi has a big heart. Please take care of him for me. Kuma? There's only one place she'd go now. Get out of the way. And yeah, poof, he uses his fruit ability to teleport somewhere. Kuma-san and Komachi, I just want you to know I love you. Always have, always will. Gotcha. Kuma, you're back? Where's Chinny? She's right here. She is, but I'm afraid it happened when she was exposed to natural light. Her face, her entire body, it turned all blue in the sun, and her skin hardened like stone. What? Komachi, I'm just so
Yes.
happy. What what could have done this to her? Hey Komachi, let's get married. Wouldn't it make you happy? And he hugs her. She burned up her remaining time exposing herself to the sun so she could cross the ocean and make it home to us. Because she wanted to ensure her baby's safety. You can rest now, Ginny. I swear I'll raise her well.
Okay. I have to stop you there.
Yep.
Two things. What is Bonnie?
Well, probably not his kid, but the Celestial Dragon's kid.
Yes.
But what kind
Bonnie
of.
is basically a celestial dragon. That's the first thing.
Yep.
The second thing, look at the panel of Kuma in the church from the back. Is there something you really realize?
Not really.
Symbols in the church.
Oh, the sun, yeah. The sun and the cross. Nika, yeah.
The sun in the cross, yeah. So Sorbet and the Buccaneers, basically, it's a symbol of Nika. It's a symbol of the sun. Like in Fishman Island, the flag of Alabasta. Um, it is also in the flag of Skypia. In all those allied countries, basically, of the ancient kingdom, which they probably are, there's the sun in there. All
Yep.
those points in the, yeah. Maybe there are actually one. There are 8 allied countries, I guess, and the ancient kingdom in the middle.
Mm. I'm just curious because what is Ginny's illness that she can't be exposed to the sun? She didn't have that before, right?
Yeah, I don't want to get into that now. There's still a lot to read.
But it gets explained. It's
I,
not
I, I
just.
don't want to theorize about it now because it's not really answered, but there's more to come about this,
Mm.
which is unanswered.
Yeah, but the old people explained to him that she burned up her remaining time,
Yeah,
exposing
it's
herself to the sun.
well, what I can say to you, we don't know, but it's basically an STD, I guess.
Mm. Okay.
It's
Weird.
basically Oda's way to say it's an STD. There's no other explanation right now.
So what is this? Forrest Gump?
uh,
Okay, nah.
yeah,
It's
it's
pretty.
like it's like the stone illness in Game of Thrones. Um, what's it called? The stone thing?
Yeah, the I know what you mean.
Yeah, it's basically like that. Um, but um, well, the Sapphires. Well, if you think about the government, if you think about the Eleth and Emu, it's like they're like demons. They are like maybe they're vampires and stuff like that. And this STD uh, hinders them from going into the sunlight. I have no idea. It's just a theory, a game theory, maybe.
Yeah, yeah. I was just wondering about that. That's why. But the
Yeah.
biggest thing was
Well,
she burned up
we
her
have we
remaining
have we
time,
have no idea.
which was
Mm.
weird.
We have just theories right now about this.
Yeah.
What caused that illness actually? Okay, there's one thing which is far fetched, but is a theory that Saturn, because the elders, the planets, Saturn, Mars, and stuff like that,
Mhm.
Saturn is actually no, I can't say it to you right now. Maybe it's in this chapter. I don't remember. Just read on. I can tell you that after this.
Okay, sounds good. That's all wrong. You're tilting the bottle too much. Is it better? Bonnie-chan still looks uncomfortable. I'll show you how it's done. She's so cute, and if you're gonna be sleeping next to her, make sure her cot is like an iron cage. An iron cage? We can't have you smushing her in your sleep with that massive body. Oh, you're quite the heavy drinker, Bonnie-chan. I'm sure you'll be just as much of a glutton as Ginny was. Daddy? He starts crying. Okay. So he leaves her with the old people in the kingdom while he's going to fight as a revolutionary.
Yeah.
The Iron Cage.
Yeah. The iron cage was next to the bed.
And we see Sabo training with Kuma. Kuma, what in the world are you doing? You've boarded up all of the church's windows. Huff, huff, pan, pan. Close the door. Take a look at. Take a look here below her eye. Is that a blue stone? Hey, isn't that? It looks just like what Shinny had at the end. I'll call a doctor. Thank you. It's caused by sunlight, you say. Are you sure? Why don't we try taking her outside? Are you insane? It doesn't seem to be white lead poisoning. I'm sure. I'm sorry. I'm not familiar with this condition. You're quitting the Revolutionary Army? What? Pony's contracted the same disease her mother had? Yes. I don't know if it's the right thing to do, but I have to stay by her side. I understand. It's important to live without regrets. We can use our contacts to reach out to doctors all over the world for her. I owe you, Dragon. 7 years ago, when Bonnie was 5. Wah! Run away! The vampire's gonna eat us! Vampire. And stay out, you twerps! And she's flipping them off. Bonnie, age 5. Blah! Haha, this is as far as you can go, right?
Wait, I have to stop you right there. Read this page again.
Yeah, vampire. Oh wait,
Read this page again.
7 years ago when Bonnie was 5. So she's actually no way. She's 12,
Yeah.
and that's
In the
pretty
current
messed up.
story, she's 12.
Damn.
So that's her. So it confirms basically the theory that when Bonnie met the Straw Hats at the beginning of this arc, they saved her from water.
Yeah, it
And she
showed her
came out
real
as a
age.
child.
Yeah.
Yeah. And she was like, "Don't hurt my daddy."
Yep.
When they attacked the pacifist. And yeah, she's 12.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Blad. Haha, this is as far as you can go. I dare you to take a step out here, you ugly vampire. Eat this. Bet the Holy Cross is your weakness. Look at it shine. We're in a church, dummy. He just kicks him in the face. I'll show you who's boss. I'm coming after you. Whoa, Bunny, stop. Please, you can't go outside. Even standing near the doorway can give you the ouchies. I know. You're such a worrywart, Dad. I was just kidding. Please don't even joke about it. Okay, I hate it when you get all sad and worried anyway. You're such a good kid. Stop being such a crybaby, Dad. Those jerks. They made fun of my face stones again. Are they really that weird? It's not like I can help them. I didn't ask to get sick. You mean your jewels? Wow. They're just jealous because you've got such pretty jewelry. Oh, that's where the name comes from. Jewelry
Yes.
Bonnie.
Good, good.
You think so? You betcha, I love them. Okay, but the main thing is she I guess she doesn't have fruit powers there, but how does the fruit cure it? I mean, it makes sense with the Ope no Mi for Law's case, but here I don't get it. Why it would cure it?
I can't answer that. Just read.
Okay, sure.
I, it will get answered. I can't spoil you.
Okay, still okay. Hey Bonnie, if you were to go on a trip, where would you like to go? For when you're better, I mean. Oh, I know. Have you heard about the legendary Sky Islands?
Wait, again. Read the first part of this page.
Yeah, I know. He asked that every straw hat.
Yes. Okay, you recognized it. Nice.
Sure.
Okay.
Also, that teddy bear in the corner has his hat. There are islands way up in the
You
air.
recognized it. Okay, I totally forgot about it. Yeah, but it was a thing. Yeah,
Yep,
nice.
that's right. I read about it in this book. It's close to the sun, so maybe we'll see
Look at
Mika
the
up
book.
there.
That's the next thing.
Oh, wait, it says Bible?
It is his Bible.
Oh man, crazy how many references there are. But it is exactly the book. I remember the symbol on it.
So it's basically a book about all the islands in the world, and what it is probably that's the main theory
Hmm.
that at the beginning of the story, in Jaya, when we got to see Kuma for the first time, and he carries the Bible around, we get a good look at the Bible.
Yep.
The Bible has a woman on it.
I don't remember that part.
Yeah, it's hard to see, but it has a woman on it. So the main theory for this Bible is, first of all, it is the story of the ancient kingdom. It is the story of Joy Boy and Lily. And
I
the
see.
Bible is actually Lily. And the front page has Lily on it.
Interesting.
Nefertari Lily. And so this Bible is actually about all those islands and allies Joy Boy visited in all his life. So that's why Kuma knows where to send asteroids to.
Interesting. Yeah, that's a good theory. I always thought he just sent them like willy nilly somewhere, and it
Mm,
just happened to be the right island.
no way. After that, no way. He knows this book in and out.
Yeah, probably.
Because she is also talking about their islands way up in the air. What?
Hmm.
Nami? Kaipia? He knows his stuff, I guess.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, I'll just keep reading. But it's
Yeah.
a good theory, I admit it. Hmm. Anyway, it's close to the sun, so maybe we'll see Nika up there. You'd love that, right, Dad? Dun 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 dun. Okay, he's making the heartbeat sound. Interesting. That sounds like a grand adventure. We can go there to have a big celebration for your 20th birthday. Where should we go for your 19th? Fishman Island. After it's
So yeah, again, she read about Fishman Island
yeah.
in this book.
Yeah, but Fishman Island is known generally to everybody.
Yeah, but it's one of the Allied countries, I guess.
So yeah, I mean, if you put it like that, it does make sense that the Allied countries are in the book.
Yeah.
Okay, I see. Yeah. After examining your daughter, I've concluded that she suffers from sapphire scale. I'm afraid it's incurable. You know what it is? And sorry to ask, but can you please speak a bit quieter? These days you almost never see it. Those stones grow exponentially when bathed in any form of natural light, like the sun or moon. But even if you completely prevent any exposure, I'm afraid it's only a matter of time before the disease catches up with you.
Okay. Once again, I have to interrupt you there. Now I can tell you about this illness, sapphire scale. So the theory there is that when I talk to you about the elders, Mars,
Yeah.
Saturn, and those guys, sapphire is has a direct link to Saturn, the planet.
Okay.
So the theory there is that Saturn is actually the father of Bonnie,
Damn. Okay.
and he actually gave Ginny the STD sapphire scale.
But he's immune because he has a devil fruit, I guess. So,
Well, he is a demon, I guess.
well, that too.
But yeah,
Okay, interesting. Yeah, like I said,
again, just a theory. But yeah,
it would make sense.
so, there's a guy who had all the references to the planet Saturn, Mars, illnesses they give, and in ancient history and mythology, and yeah, Saturn has references to sapphire.
Interesting. Huh. Okay. Anyway. Yeah, I mean, it would make sense, but I think, yeah, there might be. Just at this point, I would theorize it has to do with. It'll be like similar to that disease we saw in Game of Thrones.
Yeah,
And yeah, with Sapphire, I have no clue, but yeah, you could be right that it's connected to
well,
Saturn.
the state of the illness or the effect of the illness is basically the same. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Forgive me for being so blunt, but your daughter has another 5 years at best. It'll be a miracle if she reaches her 10th birthday. I'm afraid it's simply terminal, going by our current scientific understanding of it. It'll be over by her 10th birthday. You know what's curious? Why isn't Vegapunk involved? I mean, he's a friend of dragons.
Read on.
Okay. It'll be over by yeah. This isn't fair. She's already growing into such a strong woman. Is there really no cure? Kerchak. Boo! Wah! Bonnie, I thought you were asleep. I heard it all. You said it'll be over by my 10th birthday, right? Okay. Your 10th? I have no idea what you're talking about. I heard you say it. Hey, are you crying? Is it something I said? Ah, yes, he said when you were 10. It was about your illness, Bonnie, that stupid doctor. He told me that your condition is going to continue as it is till you're 10. Huh? It's such an appalling amount of time. I couldn't help but get down after that. That means I'll be all better when I'm 10, right? So we can go on those trips? Isn't that right, Daddy? Oh no, what have I done? Of course, by the time you've turned 10, you'll be cured. Yippee! What am I going to do? Oh, that's brutal. A familiar nightmare would soon descend on the kingdom of Sorbet only 1 year later. Kuma, you've got to save us. King Bekori has returned and he's just as monstrous as ever. It's just like 16 years ago. He still wants to cut loose the country's dead weight. He's going to burn the people in their homes. He's doing the same thing Goa did. The never ending tragedy continues to unfold. So that wasn't just. That was. No, that.
Wait, what did you just say?
It's the same thing that happened in Goa. He's gonna burn the whole freaking dead weight off.
Dude. Ah, okay. I'm spoiling you for the first panel in the next chapter. The
Why?
core, the king is actually saying, "I learned this method of killing people in a country from the east."
No way.
Nice
Holy
one.
crap. Yeah, well, I
Yeah.
spotted that one early, I guess.
Yeah. That's the beginning of the next chapter. Yeah, what do you think about this one?
Oh, that's a 10 out of 10. 100%.
Yeah, that it's the even if the chapter isn't
Yeah.
finished, it's still
No, I like the feel of it.
just because of those few panels which are unfinished.
Mm.
I don't think he even had to apologize there because
It fits the
these
atmosphere.
it fits the atmosphere of the yeah, that was the thing, yeah. Because it's one of the darkest chapters in the story, if you think about it. Kuma has
And
a happy life
yeah.
now, and now his girlfriend or wife, if you can say that, it the same thing happened to her, which happened to him in the past, and she dies because of that, and has a daughter of one of those people because of that, and he raises her. Now this daughter has the same illness as the mother, and yeah, it's just dark in and out because it references actually rape in the story.
Yep.
Rape and childbirth by rape. Yeah, and it actually tells us that Kuma isn't the father of Bonnie. But he still raises her as his daughter.
Yep.
Which makes Kuma even higher in the character scale.
Yep. No, definitely fitting for him.
Yeah. Kuma is actually in my character rank a top 5 chapter in the whole story of
Yep.
that whole flashback. But yeah, can't tell you more about this. But
Yeah. No, I can see why.
it is a top 5 chapter in the whole story for me.
Yep.
He's basically you can tell it after the last 2 chapters. He's basically Jesus Christ in this story.
Kinda.
Yeah. He's a saint. He takes people's pain, lives in a church. Uh, yeah, everything. He's basically Jesus Christ in this story.
Oh, the
And
living in a church
and
thing isn't.
all this huge flashback of Kuma. I think the theory that the Egghead incident is Vegapunk releasing Kuma's memories onto the world. is real.
Hmm.
I think that's a thing.
I mean, it could be, but it doesn't have to be his memories. It could be. It could
Just a
be
bubble. It's a bubble.
true,
I
but
think I think Vegapunk is putting the this bubble, releasing the bubble onto the world.
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No, because how Kuma's powers work, he Bonnie absorbed this information when she tapped her hands into it, so that bubble is gone, in my opinion. So I don't think that'll be
Could be,
released.
could be, but Vegapunk, with his knowledge, maybe saved it.
I think
Not after Bonnie maybe touched it
yeah.
right now,
No,
but
what I think will
somehow before anyone can touch it, he saved the knowledge. He saved everything. He saved the pictures. Maybe made a copy.
maybe I don't know. That could also work, but I think it will be information about the Void Sentry and the Elders that will be released. It'll be something
Yeah,
that will put Emo in a position where he now has to act,
yeah.
and
It has
that
to be
will be the
something about
trigger.
knowledge. It has to be something like that because something which shocks the world, the whole world,
Mm-hmm.
isn't something like one of the five ministers in this world was killed.
Well, that wouldn't be too. Well, it would be big news,
Well,
but
it's huge. It's still huge, but
it's huge. But
it's
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 not.
nothing like which shocks the world. And Oda was teasing um the Grand Fleet for causing a huge incident in this story, and I still think they're crashing this outside of Egghead.
Maybe, but I think the it could be the death of one of the elders, which I think would be huge. But I think it must be
It's still
something.
huge, but it's not.
It's not something
It's
that
something
would.
you can expect.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's something that doesn't necessarily would make Emu make a move. It'll be
Yeah,
something like the Void
true.
Century
That's it.
knowledge
Yeah,
being released. That something that really means okay, Emu is now not a secret anymore, or something like that.
yeah. It's like okay, now it's mass genocide.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I think. It has to be something like, oh hey, look at that. That's what the Void Century was, and what the government is trying to hide from you. Screen to every nation, every island, and then it's
Yeah,
like, okay, now now
yeah.
shit's on
But
fire, yo.
it still can be like this Kuma flashback because if people see, all right, we have Kuma. He's now a mindless cyborg because of the world government. Jesus, know what I mean?
Mm,
And everything that happened to him because of Chinny and stuff like that. It has to be the Egghead incident. Either that or O'Hara and everything gets released.
no, it's not big enough. It must be something that is big enough to make Emu move. And even if O'Hara is shown, they'll be like, well, what are you gonna do? Cry about it? You know what I mean? It's not a threat. This information must be a threat to Emu.
Yeah.
Maybe
What if
it's
they even um, manage to Emu talk via Dendemushi to the incident to Egghead Island somehow?
still not big enough if nobody knows who Emu is. The
Yeah,
thing is,
that's what I mean with luring out. They don't know either about Emu,
yeah,
but
but
maybe somehow it happens that he exposes himself.
no, it's got to be information that is big enough to be a threat for Emu, and that's only the Void Century.
Yeah,
The
it's only the word century and Sabo talking.
and maybe Nika, something connected between those two, and then that's big enough to make Emu move.
Mm. But yeah,
I mean,
so
I mean,
did we have your yeah what?
huh? I mean, maybe even the pictures or Sabo made are enough of Emu and the elders. Maybe that would be enough, but I can't tell.
Sabo didn't make a picture. The only picture of this room is from the government itself, released by Morgans, which shows Sabo um, standing above the corpse of
Oh yeah, right.
Cobra.
Hmm. Yeah, like I said, it has to be some news that's threatening to Emu.
Yeah.
Anything else won't be enough. And like, I
Yeah,
mean,
the thing is because people already hate the Celestials, right?
yeah,
Doesn't really change their opinion. Oh my god, they did another bad thing or the worst thing ever. They're already bad people in the for the people.
they have done stuff on the level of God Valley the whole freaking time in the series, so it's not like people will do anything. It has to
Yeah,
be something huge where either it's a like I said, either it's a threat to Emu or like you said, it's an uprising against the world government. That would make sense too. But like
or
I
Dragon arrives and makes his first move.
no no, Dragon is not somebody who's gonna make a move against unwinnable odds, and also it seems more like he's waiting for an opportunity to take advantage of, and like I said, I don't see anything like that right now. All they're
Yeah,
doing is now liberating as many countries as they can to weaken the world government's power over the world, right? Because the less
yeah,
kings are around, the less threats they have to deal with. But I'm pretty certain that Dragon is trying to topple the five elders at this point. And I don't even know if
yeah,
Dragon knows about Emu. I think except well now he
yeah. He
knows.
knows.
I mean now he knows
Yeah,
through Sabu, but I
yeah.
don't think he knew before that, to be honest.
He probably doesn't know. He just hates the Celestials.
Yep.
That's how I told him about Emu. Yeah, yeah.
And now
So man, you're close to the 1100s.
yep. But just one thing I wanted to add now that he knows
Yeah.
about Emu, Dragon is definitely not gonna make a move before he knows the situation. That's just my guess. Because now
You don't think Dragon does makes a move in this arc
oh he will try to gather information and other stuff, but he's definitely not gonna make a move on
on
Emu and
Egghead?
the elders. Egghead probably to help his friend Vegapunk, but beyond that, I don't know.
Remember at the beginning, we don't know, just for info.
Yeah.
But remember at the beginning of the arc, it was I think the second or third chapter in this arc.
Mm.
Shaka called Drang and told him, "We're in trouble. We're going to die."
All right.
It was the beginning of the arc. Why Drang?
That's a good question.
He will come. I think he will come.
Yeah,
I
maybe.
think I think Kuma going to Egghead is not enough. I think Dragon will uh, just for first time in the story showing off.
Mm. Yeah, we'll see.
So there's one elder here. I think Dragon will show off against this one elder to show how strong he is.
Maybe. I'd be looking forward to that.
If Kuma's spirit bomb is not enough.
Won't be enough, probably. But yeah, anyways, I think we need a fewer questions and then move on.
Your question about the Sapphire scale. What do you think, guys, about the theory with the um, diseases? Are the Elder Stars throwing out diseases? Are they demonic? Are they uh, not? Do they not just have demonic devil fruits? Are they actually demonic beings? So, what are the? Is the lead poisoning? Is this all doings by the Elder Stars? What do you think about that, guys?
That's a good one.
So, please like the video again, comment, subscribe to the channel, guys, share the video, and I guess we see you um the next one,
Yep, sounds
chapter
good.
1099.
All right.
All right, guys.
Yeah, have a good one. Bye.
See ya. Bye bye.